What's up, my loves, and welcome back to another episode of the 3-year training plan on FIFA 16, where I pick a player, or you guys pick a player of your choice that I'll train up for 3 years, and we can see what rating we get. I'll train them every single week of the season and try and improve all their stats across the board. So far, we have done the likes of Hector Bellerin, we've done Dragonovski, and Odegaard from Real Madrid, the 16-year-old, which he done pretty well. We say he's a good player to pick up. Him and Dragonovski are two really good young players to pick up. In this episode, we are going to be doing Diego Costa, Eduardo Costa. I don't know why did I put Diego? Eduardo Costa from Bayern Munich. This guy is really, really good. He's got a lot of pace, good acceleration, and his dribbling skills are not bad at all. His potential is 85, so hopefully we can exceed that potential and get better than what his potential is predicted. I think the potential is to do with if you skip the whole season or if you're doing absolutely nothing with him. But this guy starts at 82 rated. He plays right midfield, left midfield, I think, and an attacking mid, I do believe. He's 24 years of age, and his stats are, like, his acceleration, like I said, is not in the 90s. His agility is in the 80s. Most of his stats are 80s and 70s. I try and, like I say, I always concentrate on their weaker stats because they grow a lot quicker. So his weaker stats are his defending stats. And I think his agility is not very, very good. So that's what I'm going to be concentrating in the 3 years, is his weaker stats. And maybe his shooting's, I think, in the late 70s. So we may do his shooting at some point. But this guy did grow fairly quickly. And he also was injured twice, I think, in the 3 years, because his acceleration went down and his agility went down, which is quite annoying. But you can see he started off was 82, he went up to 85 in the first season. You can see some of his stats increased a hell of a lot. But like I say, I always concentrate on their weaker stats, because you can see he grew by 3, and he got +4s on his ball control, his dribbling. He got +3 on his agility. His jumping's not very good, but he's not really a headerer. Very good header of the ball. His long shots increased by 2. His slide tackle increased by 5. His stand tackle increased by 5 as well. You can see all his stats are nearly green, apart from the goalkeeper stats, and not gonna be green because he's not a goalkeeper and you can't train. It would be quite good if you could train the players into different positions, and that increases their stats. Because I would actually train him as a goalkeeper, get his goalkeeper stats up, and then train him back to an outfield player. So he's not done too bad. And the training, I think I did exactly the same, because his defending stats are not the best, and I thought I'd concentrate on his defending more than his attacking attributes, because you don't really need to be honest. You don't really need to. So you can see me training him up. If you're curious what sort of training I do, it's entirely up to you. They will grow, but like I say, if you concentrate on their weaker stats, to me, they seem to grow a lot quicker if you do concentrate on their weaker stats, because that stats goes up, and so does their overall rating will go up quicker, and what they're worth, because they're getting special traits in that position. You can see in the first year he was 85. In the second year he grew to 89, which is insane. I was thinking, oh my god, we're going to get him in the 90s in the last season. But in the last season he did get, I think he was out for 4 months, something stupid like that, and I was expecting to get him to go up to at least 95. But yeah, in his second season he grew by 4 at the age of 26. He's worth 45 million. You can see his acceleration is 97, his agility is 94 now, and his ball control, his dribbling, all in the early 90s. His long passing is 86, his curves 83, his crossing's 84. Even his headering actually has gone up to 58 now, and his short passes have gone up to the late 80s. Even his stand tackle's gone up to mid 60s now, and his sprint speed's 90. I think he starts off at mid 80s. I think his sprint speed when you first start off with him. So he's not a bad player to pick up. He's really, really good. The training is the same again in the third year. I just didn't see the point of changing it. But like I say, he did get quite a hefty injury in this last season, so he did miss a lot of the season. What I remember was I think it was the second season. We'll have to see how many games he's played. but I'm sure it was his 3rd season. He actually missed quite a lot of the season for an injury. I think he was out for a good few months. But you can see he grew to 90. Happened there. Form would decrease. I think he only played like 30, 40 odd games this season. Normally I put him in the starting 11 and he would play like around 60 games because they're Champions League and Cup games. But yeah, he grew by 3 in the last season. His sprint speed is in the 90s now. His vision's 94. His acceleration, his agility is in the late 90s. Ball control 90. Crossing nearly 90. Short passing 91. He's even his stand tackles nearly 70. His header in action is, I think it's 60. It says it's grown by 5, but it's still 58. That makes no sense. I think he's in the 60s. I think his marking is grown as well. His long shots have grown. Everything on his stats, near enough, has grown apart from his strength and his jumping. I don't think you can't do anything with the strength. I don't think there's any training drills to do with strength. But I think he gets his strength through playing more games and getting a better rating, end of match rating, I think. But I don't think there is a strength. I have to have a look at that. I don't think there is an actual training one that you do that's to do with strength. But at least he's another player that we've done that he's overcome his potential rating, which is really, really good. I'm really pleased with that. But he could have got in the mid-90s if he didn't get injured. He got injured a couple of times, quite hefty injuries, so he missed quite a lot of games, which the games do help him progressing as a player, not just training them, but that does help him to grow a little bit quicker. If you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also leave in the comment section below what players you want me to do next. I have got a long list now. Thanks, guys, for the players to do. So I will try and churn them out and get the videos out to you. But if you're new around here, just click on the sub button. I do random videos, but at the moment I'm really enjoying this training mode on FIFA 16 career mode. So I'm going to be doing that a lot more. And I have got a career mode with Man City, and I've got some videos on PES. I may do a PES like training thing, but not training where I skip 5 years. I may call it the 5-year skip, where I just skip all the way to the 5 years, and we see what the player gets. But every year, look at his stats and how much he's grown. But yeah, I haven't actually decided what to do with that. But yeah, if you're new around here, click on the like button, leave your player that you want me to do next, and click on the sub button. Adios.